मसला हो सिंपल या फिर कॉम्प्लेक्स, कुछ भी हो पंगा ना हो डिप्रेस, खुद से ही हैं हम बड़े ही इम्प्रेस के अपनी फितरत है हैप्पीनेस। प्रॉब्लम से पीछा छुड़ाने का यही तरीका है यार, यही है प्रोसेस। टिकट खरीद के बैठ जा सीट पे, निकल न जाए कहीं चेन्नई एक्सप्रेस। और टिकट खरीद के बैठ जा सीट पे, निकल न जाए कहीं चेन्नई एक्सप्रेस। चेन्नई एक्सप्रेस।
Hey guys, welcome to Bollywood Talkies. इस वक्त मैं मौजूद हूँ चेन्नई एक्सप्रेस की प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस पे, which has been organized by Dream Advertising in Dubai. Well, it's a promotional tour जिसमें हमें देखने को मिलने वाली है इस मूवी की कास्ट, जो कि हमें बताएंगे कि आखिर what is this movie all about. Chennai Express is an upcoming 2013 Indian action comedy film directed by Rohit Shetty and produced by Gauri Khan under her production banner Red Chillies Entertainment. This film features Shah Rukh Khan and Deepika Padukone in the lead role. This is the second collaboration between Shah Rukh Khan and Deepika Padukone after their movie in 2007 Om Shanti Om, जिसमें हमने इन दोनों की जोड़ी को बहुत सराहा था and I'm sure आप लोगों को भी बहुत पसंद आई थी. Well, Chennai Express is now about a man's journey from Mumbai to Rameshwaram, और उसमें जो भी कुछ होता है और how he falls in love with the daughter of a don. इस मूवी की और भी बहुत सारी दूसरी खूबियाँ हैं जो कि हमें इस फिल्म की कास्ट के साथ मुलाकात करके ही पता चलेगा. So why don't we just go and check out what Shah Rukh Khan and Deepika Padukone have to say about their movie.
I go for Deepika.
No, Shah Rukh, of course. No, Deepika.
Oh. You pulled it off.
Both of them. Both of them.
Let me tell you, even the other girls on the set, they try to put
I also think I know about the Lungi. Huh?
See, I'll tell you what, I'm very embarrassed about this. And,
Why don't you tell them how airy and...
Because as a guy, I'm not used to, I mean, I wear a salwar kameez sometimes. And I wear jeans and pants, but I'm not so used to wearing it's not a salwar kameez. The same unit of people working with him for the last 5 to 6 years. He takes them along everywhere. Some of them may not be even utilized for a certain part of the film, but it's like a family. So everyone eats together and chats together, and it's so difficult to make a film like this, but he made it very enjoyable. So wonderful working with him, and I think there were times, the only thing that Deepika and me...
he has the copyright, so if he allows me...
She only talks to me like that.
Yeah.
So, okay. Tell me, how easy or how difficult was it to get into that accent? In that accent itself?
No. We'll finish this tomorrow then. It took me a couple of days, honestly. It's not something that I cracked or got into very, very easily. We've grown up in Bangalore and surrounded by Tamilians, so it's a culture that I'm very, very familiar with. And even the language. But when I had to speak, like I could have spoken Tamil, which was still okay, but to speak with the accent was difficult. It took me a couple of days to
Because it's a comic film, there are some bits and pieces which the situation arises because of a misunderstanding in language. And maybe at times you have to exaggerate it, but without making fun of it. And all the other cast in the film are Tamilians. Satyaraji, everyone. There was all the crowds, everyone in the film is from more or less Tamil Nadu or Kerala, because the film is not about Tamil Nadu, the film is traveling down south. So I think, being aware of that, keeping the accent intact, and pushing it a little for comedic reactions, I think it's a very, very difficult job. And I really felt, I'll be honest, we're very close friends and you do the best for the film. There were times we had tutors, we had teachers, we had other actors. Unfortunately, now, sometimes while sitting and just chatting, normally also she speaks like that. So that's,
and why is that unfortunate?
I mean, you have your own accent, she's a cool chick, and suddenly she breaks down into this.
Okay, so Deepika, let's have that, the Bakwas dictionary.
Yeah,
Come on,
where's my dictionary? Karishma, where's my dictionary?
Karishma is the one who laughed the loudest when I was wearing the room. Okay, she carries the Bakwas dictionary with her. Every place. And if you're really nice, we can tell you some of the words. She's getting this present wherever she's going, and okay, so I'll say the first line of the film. Yeah. मीना माँ मेरी डिक्शनरी में impossible का शब्द नहीं है.
अच्छा, कहाँ से करी थी ऐसी बकवास डिक्शनरी?
Next question, please.
Shahrukh, Razia, what are my news?
Sorry, I didn't get your name right.
Razia.
Rizvia.
Razia.
Razia. Okay.
Shahrukh, every time a film crosses the 100 crore mark, the star of that film is compared to you, you're seen as a benchmark and they're labeled as the new #1. But the amount of hype that your visit and this film has generated this week and today especially, I haven't seen many other Bollywood star to be honest. So, do you still feel that you're #1?
It doesn't make a difference what I feel. But I tell you honestly, I've been working for a long time. And my first interview that I did for a magazine was, I don't believe in numbers, telephones have numbers. I like to believe I'm a little more than a telephone. Not that they're not good looking. We have some really good discussing today, so good looking telephones and stuff. I've never believed in that. And you reach a stage and a place in life as a professional where I think these kind of comparisons seem odious, to say the least, or start not being around in your scheme of things. And yes, you're right, 22 years, and every time I'm told that either I'm a fluke or somebody new is going to remove me from the pedestal that I sit on, and I hear it, I listen to it. It has never led me to work harder because I'm insecure or worried about these things. It irritates at times. At best, it is something I just take it as now some part of my life and I have to hear it again and again. As far as I'm concerned, I'd like to be remembered as the actor who tried the hardest to get the maximum smiles and entertainment to the people who have made him the star that he is. So through my films, through my work, I'm the #1 thank you sayer to all the people who made me work. There's no mapping or standard that I would like to measure myself. And I think if you keep it so intangible, it makes the work nicer and more heartfelt. Then you know, number kiya, math kiya, ye kiya. I don't like to talk. I feel embarrassed as much as I do very well.
The first time I met you was when you were shooting at my university in Regent's Park for Dilwale. And between now and then, would you say it's become harder or easier to be a superstar?
You know, Deepika was telling me the other day, we were sitting in Chennai in a press conference, right? One of the things that her father taught me, that you know, to access success is an easier stepping stone than retaining it. And retention in creative field, Hindi films, singing, dancing, whatever, what have you, painting, is even more difficult because there are no actual measures for it. Now we talk about the 100 crore club and stuff. So what you've got to do is, you've got to just wake up in the morning and believe that what you're doing pleases you the most, and what pleases you the most will please others. So I don't know how to state it. As years have gone by, I think, I say this to everyone, on Friday I disown my film in a good way. I let go of it, it belongs to everyone to see. On Monday, if I get to hear the film as an extremely well, without the numbers, I can sense it. I say, oh my God, now I have to work harder because it's done well, I need to outdo that one, my own film. And if I get to hear it's not done as well as I thought it would or make others feel, then I'm like, oh my God, I have to work harder because I need to make a better film. So on Monday morning, as soon as I put on my lipstick, all I think about is that I need to work harder. And that's how success is. Just keep working harder.
I traveled a lot by train because when I was in school, I played national level badminton and so I traveled a lot by train. But the longest and the one that I'll always remember is when I was in the 9th standard. The school took us to Nepal.
On the seats, there's a lot of money that time, so we decided to see the Taj Mahal in Agra. So we took a train from there. Within that 15 rupees, we did everything. We didn't have any money to buy food, so we bought, I still remember, a pink lassi. And we had it, but there were some bumblebees in it. And I think I drank one of them, and on the way, the four of us were just throwing up, sticking our heads out of the train that we were traveling by. It's not a long journey, but it seems like the longest journey I've ever had. But the Taj Mahal was beautiful. Pink lassi, I've never done after that.
And which has been your most favorite station in the Chennai Express, the whole journey?
We actually haven't traveled the real train. I mean, just to let you know.
Location she means
Metaphorically, what would you look at?
A lot of it is shot in studio and VFX. But train stations we've shot a lot on. I think one of the train stations we cheated in Goa, one we've done in Hyderabad, one we've done in another place in Vaya. So we've cheated a lot of railway stations. It's difficult to get permissions for the actual stations. But if you ask me as not the station.
Thank you. Just one last question before I let go of the mic. You said that, you are a simple person, but, I'm just really bad into film today. Like, Chennai Express is not a very simple matter anymore. I mean, how essential is actually putting marketing and investing a lot into, making appearances internationally, selling the film on television. How imperative is it to a film success?
There's a lot of support you get when you go on a tour like this. So thank you to everyone, including the fair and you have amazing producers like Disney Beauty. And I think every film should tell people what they're going to watch. You should at least not be shocked. I paid money for this. I came to buy a frock and I've got a movie instead. You should know what you're going to see. And the second part of it is that I think so does Deepika and most of
the first thing that came to your mind that, okay, this is something that I've never done before in the movies. What was something really different about that movie?
I'm going to get to romance Deepika Padukone all over again, so I have to do this movie.
Yeah, honestly, and in this one, like, I won't have to die and be reborn again together. And hopefully she's not in love with someone else. And, so that was one. But just the fact that it's a funny film, it's a family entertainer. We had assumed it would come sometime either in October during the Share holidays or we finish it on time. And that time we do look forward to a film which entertains the whole family together. I heard the story, I was on the floor listening to the jokes, and then I called upon Deepika and the rest of the team and said, was I finding it so funny or do you all find it so funny? So then they narrated all over again, the team of Rohit Shetty, and we all found it extremely funny. And it was quite an instant liking to the fact that it has humor which is quite universal.
Thank you so much. You both look great in the movie. I'm sure it's going to do well.
Thank you, Nadia.
Thank you.
Thank you.
मसला हो सिंपल या फिर कॉम्प्लेक्स, कुछ भी हो पंगा ना हो डिप्रेस, खुद से ही हैं हम बड़े इम्प्रेस के अपनी फितरत है हैप्पीनेस, प्रॉब्लम से पीछा छुड़ाने का यही तरीका है यारो, यही है प्रोसेस। टिकट खरीद के बैठ जा सीट पे, निकल न जाए कहीं चेन्नई एक्सप्रेस, और टिकट खरीद के बैठ जा सीट पे, निकल न जाए कहीं चेन्नई एक्सप्रेस। चेन्नई एक्सप्रेस,
जी व्यूअर्स, बस आप इसी तरह की वॉचिंग बॉलीवुड टॉकीज और मैं हूं आपकी होस्ट ज़रीन हुमायूं और मैं आपके लिए लाती रहूंगी बहुत सारी और भी बॉलीवुड की खबरें। चाओ।
मसला हो सिंपल या फिर कॉम्प्लेक्स, कुछ भी हो पंगा ना हो डिप्रेस, खुद से ही हैं हम बड़े इम्प्रेस के अपनी फितरत है हैप्पीनेस, प्रॉब्लम से पीछा छुड़